listening to Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
So the whole premise is just like the first one. You know, you had to keep the bus going like over 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I guess you had to keep the boat going at such and such knots.
Knots.
The very end of the movie, so they're literally heading towards the island. So I figured this must be the last 6 minutes before somehow Sandra saves the day. It was 45 minutes of the most horrific, just filmmaking ever fucking made. First of all, they come flying in and they're going right at like an oil tanker. So you figure it's like the end of the movie, like you can see the island. Turns out they're heading right towards an oil tanker, and they basically sideswipe the oil tanker like it's a fucking parked car, sticking all these holes in the side of it. So now you're thinking, okay, everyone has this big, hey, we made it. And then one extra, worst extras ever, like, looking off into the horizon just goes, oh, shit.
That is worse than the buddy movie through the windshield. Whoa! Take.
Yes.
Where they're both heading towards something, where they jump over something.
And you hug each other.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ugh, horrendous. Then they start going towards, and the side swiping of the oil tanker was at least fucking 10 minutes to finally get up to there. So I'm thinking, it was such a build-up, you thought it was the end of the movie. Now they're heading towards the fucking island. Still going 15 minutes, people clutching on, water's filling up because they sideswiped an oil tanker. Plows into the beach, doesn't stop, keeps going.
So the boat now is going through...
Slicing an island in half. It's going up a street, and the extras, the stuntmen are doing the... get out of the way, get in the way, get out of the way, fucking jump out of the way. There's like 50 of those fucking shots. People drinking like espressos and, ooh, it's a boat, jumping out of the way of their tables.
I love how it's the big burly guys all the time because they got to use the stuntmen. Like, my favorite has always been the car busting through the gate take. And there's just some guy hanging out in front of the gate for some reason. And at the last minute, he jumps out of the way. And it's always this big, burly, stuntman-looking guy. And you bring up a great point. They always look like they're ready to get out of the way. Like, they never look completely relaxed, whether they're sitting down at a table drinking tea.
Yeah, whenever they're sitting at a table, they're leaned on their forearm, ready to jump up, because they know the fucking car's coming.
Their legs are like, they're at the starting line of a race. They're all set up like ready to
They're sweating.
Right. Just drinking, and then, whoa, out of the way.
It took at least like 20 blocks. It doesn't even tip over. Goes right up the street, finally comes to a stop. You're thinking, this is the fucking...
Finally, roll the credits.
But you know what I forgot? Sandra Bullock is on dual-connected jet skis with Willem Dafoe, who plays the bad guy. Now Jason Patrick has to go rescue this bitch. Jumps off down a house as everyone's looking like, what the fuck, He somehow commandeers a speedboat from the black dude from that stripper movie that bombed.
Right.
Showgirls. The guy with the dreadlocks, right? I think he got stabbed in Oz or something, right? So he jumps on that thing. Willem Dafoe is now in a fucking plane. This is like 35 minutes into the end of the movie. He's now in a plane with Sandra Bullock going to take off. So he's got to be going at least 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They're cruising in a boat. Jason Patrick, whatever the fuck his name is, takes like a harpoon, shoots the plane. It goes into the side of it. He holds on, then hits a button for some sort of automatic reel-in mechanism.
What is this used for, aside from rescuing people from a plane from a jet ski?
I have no idea. So now he just holds onto the gun, and he's now in the water, skimming across the water, dragging behind a fucking plane that's taking off. He's not losing his grip. He's definitely squinting his eyes a little. And he comes up. He finally gets up onto the plane, right?
Yeah.
Stands on the side of it, says, hey, what's up, sweetie, to Sandra, and then grabs her. They jump off. So part of the plane, like, the plane floats on.
Pontoons.
Yeah, it breaks off. They have them straddled. His nuts are fully exposed. He drops like 90 feet right into the water. Just go along like a little friendly torpedo. Now Willem Dafoe's like, fuck, he lost the money, he lost the girl. He looks up, it's the fucking oil tanker again.
Remember from hitting it. And how long ago was that in the movie?
At least 45 minutes. Now, at this point, you're like, please, hit the fucking oil tanker and end it. No. He pulls back on the stick. Is he going to hit it? No. He just goes straight up, and then he's smiling. Oh, good. I made it. Turns around, there's like some sort of weather vane or some shit on the boat. He just fucking comes to a dead stop, like impales the plane and passes out. Now they got to the chick and the dude. They're hugging. You think it's over. Willem Dafoe wakes up. It's still not over.
It's still going.
Looks down. There's gas dripping. Finally, his plane blows up and then sets off a bunch of explosions in the whole oil tanker. It's I swear to God, it has to be at least 40 minutes.
You know, I've never seen the end of that movie. I've seen the boat hit the island, and then I changed the channel because I could swear that was the end of the movie.
And you watch the whole thing in dead silence. It's like it's. I was going on next, and they're like, "You're on next." I have to see the end of this.
Wait. Let's go to a phone call.
Bill Burr.
Yes.
I want to call you an a-hole right now for ruining Speed 2 for me. I'm going to watch that tonight.
Ruin the ending.
I thought he was going to give me shit for how long it took to tell the end of that fucking story.
The oh shit take is like Danny Glover saying, "I'm getting too old for this shit."
Which replaced the 1970s when you needed a laugh. You had an old person give the finger.
Oh, yeah. Up yours.
Yeah,
yeah, you tell him, Granny.
Yeah, the Clint Eastwood orangutan moment.
That made the resurgence, though, in the late 90s, having the old person rap. Or anytime old white people, like there was another movie where a group of old white people, old stuffy Republican white people, start dancing and singing to rap music. Like that would ever even get close to happening. They're dancing and singing. Oh.
Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? You forgot the final ending. The thing starts to explode, Siskin starts to drown because she's all bound up.
He's right.
Sandra starts to drown, and Jason Patrick has to dive in and do the buddy breathe thing because she's bound with chains.
Oh, so he's like kissing her?
Yes.
And breathing into her mouth, and how did he get the chains off of her?
He just slammed her to the top, I guess, and the black dude in the boat picked her up.
And then it was over?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, but they had the jewels, so everything was okay.
Oh, so bad.
And then he asked her to marry her.
Is that awful?
And then see when they were chasing the plane, the black dude and his girlfriend just had the worst, hackiest lines. Like he was all scared and she was laughing like this was all fun.
Really?
Chasing this terrorist with this woman held hostage.
Yeah, nothing beats the throw in the funny line when you would absolutely be petrified for your life. That whole thing. That was a big 80s thing, too. Eek.
I think it topped Roadhouse as my favorite all-time awful movie.
Wow, it topped that? Because Roadhouse is still my favorite all-time bad movie.
Roadhouse is really hard.
The bouncer circuit.
It's
I
just
love
so...
that there's a bouncer circuit. Yeah, this guy's coming in. They know his name. They ship him in from out of town.
And everything about Swayze, he's just such a pretty boy, like his tight shirt and his feathered mullet.
And his dancer body. It doesn't even have a bouncer body. It's a dancer body. And he's going to be kicking some ass at the Roadhouse.
He's like musical tough.
Yeah, like West Side Story tough.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a gang fight and it's all dancing, then he's a tough guy. His feathered mullet.
Sirius XM, the virus. You're listening to You're listening to OP.
I thought Speed 2 was a good movie.
Ugh.
You're listening to Anthony.